xTool has just dropped a teaser video for their upcoming laser machine, the X1. And there's a big clue on what this machine is. So let's check it out.
xTool's technology journey began with the D series. Its industry-first all-metal gantry set a new benchmark for precision in desktop lasers. Since then, we have introduced products like the S1, P2S, and P3 to meet the evolving needs of creators. We also kept advancing desktop Galvo technology, from the F1 to the F2 Ultra UV, making it faster and more precise. We kept pushing both gantry and Galvo further.
But you still had to choose speed or work area.
What if the rules changed? The next generation laser, built without compromise.
And there we go. That's all we get for the teaser, but there's a big clue here in what this machine is. And if you spotted it, it looks like it is a combination of a Galvo laser and a gantry system of traditional laser. And that brings a whole new way of creating laser jobs. So let's discuss that in more detail. The first thing is that we should have more information on August 27th, because I think over the few days after that, 27th, 8th, and 9th, I think they're going to be releasing more details about this machine. So that's a date to watch if you want to know more. If we scrub back a little bit, you can see here what's going on. So the gantry system is basically this XY coordinate axis movement. And what that's doing, like you'd see on like a 3D printer or even current laser machines, you have a fixed laser head which moves around in an XY coordinate system. And that's the gantry. Then we have the other technology in this, which is the Galvo system. And a Galvo system is basically a set of mirrors that can move very quickly and accurately control the laser where it's landing. And this brings speed and precision. So why would you want to combine the two? Well, with the gantry systems, you can often have large beds, so you can do big projects. But the trade-off is the speed. Because that head needs to move all the way around and it's just fixed in one position, that gantry has to do all the work and all the movement to actually do the engraving or the cutting. And so you get a very large bed if you have a machine that has a large bed, but that trade-off is the speed at which it's doing the job. So with the Galvo system, this has very fast and accurate workings. Because the mirrors can move so quickly, it can move that laser point around very, very fast around the job. But the trade-off there is the size. Things like the xTool UV, the F1, the F2, these use Galvo systems and they have quite a small bed, because one of the big trade-offs to these Galvo systems is that as the laser shoots out towards the outer edges of the bed, it actually starts engraving and cutting at an angle. Because if you can imagine, the laser is pointing from inside, hitting a mirror, and then going at an angle where that mirror is directing it. So if it's going straight down, you've got a straight cut because that beam is going straight down. But if it's going down at an angle towards the outside of the bed, now you're actually hitting that laser into the material at an angle, and you can actually end up with angled cuts on that outside edge of the bed. So to compensate for that, they would often bring the bed down as small as they can to minimize that angular cut or engraving. So what we have here is a combination of the two, so hopefully we get all the benefits without all the disadvantages. We get the potential large bed size of a gantry system, and we also get the speed of a Galvo system, because that gantry can move around on a large bed, and then the Galvo is housed inside that head and can just laser around as it goes. That's not to say all the trade-offs are gone though, and that's something we should discuss, because there are some points that we don't know about how they're going to deal with certain technical limitations, and hopefully that's all revealed August 27th. One thing we don't know about this machine yet is what type of laser is actually in this machine. Is it a diode? Is it a fiber? Or is it a MOPA? Because Each of those lasers come with different materials that they can work with and different performances and different trade-offs. Maybe this machine has multiple options and we can switch between them, or we just buy certain packages. We don't know yet. Hopefully there is an option for at least 1 or 2 different variations so that you can pick the laser that works best for the material you work with. I would hesitate to guess that maybe being the first entry, they would stick to something safe and just do a diode laser. It's kind of a bit of a jack of all trades. That way you can still do some engraving while also doing some cutting as well, and they can really refine this. And then maybe later on when we see an X2 series of this laser, then maybe we see some upgrade with Mopar or fiber cutters. The other big detail that we don't know, of course, and again, probably save it for later, is the price of this machine. Now, we all know xTool machines are not the cheapest of the bunch. They do go for a premium price, but that also comes with a premium product. xTool have a refined software suite that absolutely puts Lightburn to shame, and anyone coming into the new laser market will feel familiar with this software compared to trying to deal with Lightburn and its antique, obsolete software package that nightmare is to use. So I always recommend xTool for that. Even though I don't have one, I just know how much better that software would be because I have to deal with Lightburn on my other machines and it sucks, okay? So that is a big thing with xTool. The other thing is their products are a premium. They are built well. We obviously see complaints on the market and people get dud machines or just have issues with machines. So they're not completely flawless, but they certainly are going to be a better machine than every other laser brand out there. Until maybe soon, because Bamboo Lab are also entering the market of laser cutters, and you might want to check out a previous video I did on that. But anyway, exciting to see some confirmation of what we all suspected, that this is a flying Galvo style machine. We don't know what the laser type is, we don't know what the price is, but the good news is that the information doesn't seem too far away. August 27th looks to be the actual official reveal, and hopefully we get all that information. Size, price, laser type, and a good look at this machine. Maybe even some influencers start getting them. Who knows? I don't have one yet. I wish I do. xTool, if you're watching, please send me one. I'll definitely play with this machine. Otherwise, apart from that, we just have to wait till the announcement and we'll get all the information we need, hopefully. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in this machine. Is this something that you've been waiting for? Does it solve a particular problem when it comes to laser engraving and laser cutting? I'd be interested to know. So drop those comments. Let me know your thoughts. If you found value in this video, then please consider subscribing to the channel. I'll definitely do another video once the full information is released. So until then, thanks for watching.